Hey everybody, White Wolf here. I am responding to a bunch of the questions that I got last week in your survey, and thanks for filling those out. I really appreciate seeing what you guys are up to a little bit. Please do reach out if you have any other questions or comments, concerns, or just want to chat with somebody. Remember that I have Google Meets available if you need them. So I'm going to answer some questions. The first one is about second semester grading and GPA and transcripts. So the grades from this semester will be going on your transcripts. They'll be going on as either pass or incomplete. There won't be any other grades submitted. Hopefully everyone's going to get a pass, but if you do get an incomplete, then you'll have some amount of time to make that up, and teachers and administration from Cleveland will be in contact with you about how to do that. It's going to go on your GPA, but as long as you pass, then it's not going to affect your GPA one way or another. And even if you get an incomplete, it won't affect your GPA until that changes to either a pass or a fail. There aren't going to be any more tests during the rest of this school year, nor will there be any finals. I am giving out some quizzes and hoping that you're doing well on those and learning what you need to do, but there won't be any more tests. The quizzes are really just about you getting some feedback about what you know at this point. How long will Furlough Fridays last is the next question. And it's going to go through the end of the school year. I don't believe that it's going to go into next year, but I can't say anything about that. But I know that the rest of this school year, we won't have any flex on Fridays. And because of that, I've opened up my morning hours to opportunities to meet with me individually, just as you would during a flex. So just email me if you want to do that, or send me a message through the Remind app. That will work as well. So how do you earn a passing grade is a question that I've seen come up quite a few times. So really the thing that you need to do is make sure that you're completing the work that I'm assigning. As long as you're doing that, you're going to be earning a passing grade and doing just fine. So do your work. The grades went out, and there was a question about if I'm going to be submitting grades from the test that we took right before break or before this all began, and I'm not going to be submitting those grades. It wouldn't really affect your passing or not passing. So what I'm going to ask you to do is just make sure that you're doing the work and you'll pass. Even if you weren't passing, if you got an incomplete for the first quarter of this semester, then you will still pass the semester if you are doing the work. And if you know anyone who hasn't been doing the work, let them know that they just need to get on and do some work to pass. And if you have other questions, send me a personal message and I'll be happy to respond. Let's see, another question. Are extra days going to be added on at the end of the school year? Yes, the last day of the school year has been changed to June 10th. So that's the last school day. In addition to that, there were some questions that were kind of just additional questions, and you can stay and listen to those if you want. Do I think we're going to be returning to school in the fall? Well, nobody knows exactly. I have a sneaking suspicion that we won't be returning in the way that we have had school normally in the fall. And, that's just a guess. I have some reasons for believing it, but I could be completely off base. Someone asked what the new normal is going to look like after all of this. And I don't know if they meant just like in our lives are we going to be interacting in the world in the same way we normally have been up until March 13th? But I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. I wonder that myself. And I know that this is tough, and if it continues on for a long time, then we're going to be needing to find out how to support each other. And I hope that's part of the new normal, is that we're better to each other. Someone asked, summer, question mark. Yes, we will have summer. I don't know what else they're asking. What is the meaning of life? I have heard that the answer is 42, but I think we each have to find that for ourselves. What is the shape of Italy? It's a good question. If I remember right, it looks like a boot. Or wait a second. Is that Louisiana? Shoot, I don't remember now. All right. Well, I hope that these answers to your questions make sense and that you found the video worthwhile. Comment below. I can answer other questions in another video. If you want to hear some story time with White Wolf, let me know about that as well. All right, you guys. I hope you're well. Care about each and every one of you. I love seeing the responses to the survey. Keep doing those. If you have any survey questions that you want me to ask, or you're interested in getting some of the answers to the surveys that other people have answered, I can maybe give some information about that. Anyway, take care, you guys. Be well.